Good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, it is pouring it down where I am. So at the moment, we're still good to go. All the electrical equipment is under cover. Okay, and we don't appear to have any problems. If it gets ridiculous, we may cut it slightly shorter today. Okay. Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. And we've got some finishing practices that we're gonna try and do today. Okay, we're gonna give it a go despite the weather. I'm gonna get absolutely soaked, but not a problem. Hopefully, you guys are here as well watching it. So drop your name in, and I'll give you a shout out. So we've got Joseph, Zach, Harry, Joe in again. Samuel's in. Joe is in sunny Upshire. Well, I am envious. I'm envious because it's pouring it down. I've got my football boots back on again today. No trainers allowed because of the conditions. So, right, I think give you another sort of 30 seconds, and then we'll get started. I'm going to brave the rain. Oh, it's absolutely horrible. It's tipping it down. Could be a very quick finishing session today. Archie's in. Fantastic. Hi, Archie. Well done if you're braving the rain as well. If you're watching it back, well done for joining in. If you can't see on the camera, the rain is bouncing off the patio right in front of my doors. It is horrendous. What's the weather like where you are? Should have got my woolly hat. Right, I'll give it a go. Let's jump in. Here we go. Right, good afternoon, everybody. No, it is chucking it down with rain. It's horrible. It's wet, but we're going to get cracking. We'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on. Would you believe it? It was bright sunshine all but 10 minutes ago. Okay, so it is clouded over and it is horrible. But here we go. So, for those of you that tuned in 2 weeks ago on Friday, we did a finishing practice, and unfortunately, we got cut short because of technical problems. So, we're going to give it a go again. And we've got a couple of different moves that we're going to do. And then, if we have time and it's not absolutely pouring down, then we'll give it a go for the second practice that I've got set up. All right, so that's going to be some close finishing in around the box. Now, for those of you that didn't join in, okay, what we're going to do, you've got your mannequin, your goal, and you've got your bounce board or your wall that you're going to use, or a person. If you haven't got that, you can simply just plant the ball still in front of the mannequin like so. You can see that, okay? Now, you're going to work with your back to goal. Now, it's going to be really tricky for me because I've got limited space, so I'm going to try and get my shots off before I end up going onto the pavement because I don't want to injure or hurt myself, okay? So likewise for you guys, don't do anything silly. Don't put yourself in any jeopardy. Make sure you're safe and sensible with everything, okay? So it's going to look like this. You're going to play against the board, inside, outside, and then you're going to finish into the target of the goal. So I've used a mini goal. You can use a cone and pop a cone down. You can use a pole. You can use anything you like. You can just draw. If you've got a wall and you're just drawing a line or two lines that you're trying to hit between, okay? So we're going to go for 2 rounds of 6. So we're shortening the amount of goes down, but 2 rounds, okay? Here we go. Get started. Okay, so that's one. I've got all my footballs set up, so hopefully you guys have got as many footballs as you can as well. Okay, so again, it's not about speed, it's about repetition, getting the quality there. Okay, so I've got my boots on. Finally got my boots on to do some finishing. It's so much easier. He says as he nearly misses. Okay, perfect weather for some football. Okay, so it might be a centre forward, just practicing back to goal, centre half. All right, so you're just shielding the ball So last go. Okay, so you notice there my touch just got stuck under my feet. Okay, so grab your footballs, 6, just roll them back, and we'll go for round 2. Well done if you are out in the rain. Love the commitment, love the attitude to getting out there and practicing playing some football. Okay, so a couple of quick things before the next round. Try and have a little check of the shoulder. So as you play, little check and then play. So it's just that little glance to make sure there's space there for you to do your move. So give myself a little bit more room. Okay, here we go. Second set round of 6 goes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's missed the target. Missed the target. Shocking. Okay, also didn't check my shoulders. So play, little check, spin and glance and finish. Okay, play, check. Okay, so just make sure you get that speed of pass right, really important. Get your speed of pass, not too slow. Okay, so short steps, quick feet. Is that 4 goes I've had? And again. That's 5. Last one. Check, in, out, finish. Okay, great stuff, well done. Hopefully it's not chucking it down where you are. I don't mind getting wet as long as me camera and computer are still working at the end of this. Oh, it's nice and dry under here. Go fetch me football. Okay, so that's your 2 rounds of that one. I'm only going to work one side again, like when I do my other finishing practices. No particular reason other than I've got limited space and I don't want to move everything around the garden. Just takes too long. Okay, so if you can work both sides, great, then do that, or just practice this at another time. Okay, so second one we're going to do. All right, you're going to play into the board. Take your first touch back towards the board. So if you haven't got the board, all you're going to do is take your first touch that way and then Cruyff turn and finish in the goal again. Okay, so if you haven't got the board, you're going to take your touch away from the goal, away from the mannequin, away from to the outside of the pitch, as though you're creating that space behind you to do your Cruyff turn. In terms of the Cruyff, just break down the detail. As you come back, plant your right foot, your standing leg just to the side of it. Okay, leg goes over, and you're just going to drag it back with the inside, and then you're looking to finish. Okay, try and use your arms for disguise like we have done before. 6 goes, 2 rounds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder check, touch, Cruyff, and finish. Okay, so we're aiming for that corner side netting, hardest place for the goalkeeper to try and get the ball. Check, Cruyff. Oh, follow it up. Tap it in. Always follow up. Okay, so good strikers always follow up, make sure they get the tap ins. Check, towards, Cruyff, and finish. Okay, so that's three goes, 3 to go. Okay, play, check, towards, Cruyff, finish. Here we go, 4 out of 4. I'm flying. Here we go. Shoulder check, towards, Cruyff, 5 out of 5. Could it be a clear round? Maybe. Let's see, so play, check, Cruyff. Ah, poor Cruyff turn. So he got caught on my left side. So what I would say there is the defender's going to end up tackling me because I've just shown maybe too much of the ball. It's not my safe side. So try and keep that as you do the Cruyff. Safe side, butt back, and then you pivot into finish, okay? How are we finding it, guys? What's the weather like? Well, apparently it's okay where you guys are. No one said it's shucking it down. So I'm glad you're all enjoying watching me get soaked. Okay, so second round of 6. Same thing again. So play, Cruyff turn, finish. Try and keep the Cruyff as you take your touch away so it's there, not in this area, because that's the defenders. Probably going to steal that one. Okay, here we go. Second round. Oh, get my gloves out. It's sunny, my hands are freezing. Play. I'll redo that one. Didn't check my shoulder, so make sure I check. Check. Play. Cruyff. Oh, he missed. It's coming over to you, that one. So play. Check towards Cruyff. Oh, two bad ones, I'd say there. A miss, and then I've sort of dragged it towards the middle of the goal. Check. Play. Cruyff. And finish. There we go. Back on track. Hitting where I'm aiming for. Okay, so you'll notice I'm not lacing the ball, it's just a pass. So I'm just passing it into that corner. I'm sort of replicating in and around the 6-yard box. Here we go. What didn't I do, guys? Who spotted it? As soon as I did it, as soon as I played, I realised straight away I didn't do it. Didn't check my shoulders again. Good. That's 6. Whew. What a day for it, hey? Well done if you're out in the garden. Tell you what, if any parents are out there in the rain, it's like being back on a Saturday or Sunday. Normal football has resumed in the winter, in the rain. Okay. So next one we're going to do is going to be I'm going to go no touch turn. I was going to do a step over, but we're going to go for a no touch turn. So we are sort of 12 minutes in, so I want to make sure I do the second practice. So we'll go no touch turn. So show you what it looks like. For those of you without a board, you're going to start one side of the ball, there, feint outside of the foot, and finish. If you've got a board or a person who can play it to you, it's going to be the same thing just with a pass. So it's there, drop your shoulder, and finish. You're going to let it roll across your body. So for those of you that have done this one before or done no touch turns, the weight of pass is crucial. So important, okay? Good stuff. Okay, so let's have a little check. You can see a few comments in there. Harry's absolutely soaked as well. Love the attitude though, Harry. You're out in the back garden playing, practicing. Okay, that's what makes the difference. Okay, here we go. Six goes, 2 rounds, no touch turn. 3, 2, 1. Check, drop, good, and finish. See, the ball just got a little bit close to me there, so just got to make sure I get my pass, accuracy of my pass right. Play, check, little roll. Missed the target. Okay, if you notice, for those of you that are watching or trying to watch, or parents that are watching whilst players are giving it a go, as I let the ball run across me, you'll notice that I'm using my body and my arms to shield the ball. Okay, that's really important, because it's no good me sort of just doing it, standing really close, letting it roll, and the defender just sort of gets their toe in or gets a block on the ball. So get your arms, first arm, little push, cushion, second arm, keep away, and then finish on the turn really sharp. Okay, same again there. So you see, just using those arms. That's 3 goes. This corner of the garden will be ruined, I reckon. Roll. Okay, so I've taken an extra touch there, just purely because the weight of pass wasn't good. Okay, so 2 more goes. Yeah, 2 more goes. Shoulder check. That was better. Okay, so a good weight of pass there allowed me to almost to stop as I was finishing. So that's just what I want. Play, shoulder check, touch, get it out of my feet, good. 6 goes, well done. Great stuff, guys. Okay, anyone name me a player who might do this? Who's the type of player who might do this kind of finish, or a player from the past, or currently playing in the Premier League? Any kind of players who do this in a game, or you see them do this regularly? Okay, let me know. Who do you think? The second round, we'll go straight in, 6 more goes, and then we'll move on to the next one. I really want to get on to that next one. We've not done that before. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Roll and finish. Shoulder check, roll, get onto it and finish. Just kick the floor. Nice divots just come up out of the grass. Okay, play, shoulder check, roll. Oh, poor pass. I'm going to blame the boarder, I will. There you go. Roll and finish. In off the bar. Okay, 3 to go. I'll do that again. Too close to the mannequin. Roll and finish. There we go. Slightly better. Okay, so you're noticing that the pass is really important. I'll do one without a pass just so you can see it. So I'm going to start this side. Body in front, touch, finish. Okay, so show you again. I'll do a couple without a pass just so you can see. So I'm just going to start this side. Ball's coming in from a wide player. Body in front, touch, and finish. Great stuff. Whew. Right, well done. Now, you're going to need 3 cones or 3 items or 3 balls. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll show you what it looks like. I've got 2 poles and a mannequin. That's what I'm using. They're my objects. Okay, so you'll notice I'm really close to the goal. If I had a bit more room, then I would use that. Okay, but I'm limited for space, so what I'm going to work on is the movement and the timing of what I do. Now, usually I would do this practice with a player, okay, feeding the balls into me. Now, I haven't got that, and most of you won't have that either, okay? So this is a way that you can just do it on your own. So let me just position the ball. So you've got the first ball just slightly in front of the first cone or pole. Second one sort of in the middle again, okay? And then the third one is just behind the goal, just away from it, okay? Now, you'll see I'm 2 yards away from the goal. If I had 5 or 6 yards, that would be more beneficial. I haven't got that, okay? So I can still work on various different things. So what we're going to do, 3 finishes, and we're going to have 6 goes, 6 rounds, plenty of time, so we have 6 rounds, okay? And we're just going to work on the movement and some of the things that we've done there in the first part, and now link into the second part. So imagine I'm a centre forward, and there's a cross coming in from the right or the left wing, depending on what way you set this up. So mine's coming from the right wing. All I'm going to look to do is, these are replicating defenders. I'm going to try and move in between to be able to lose the player and get my shot or finish off. Okay, so the first movement's going to look like this. Okay, so I'm just going to move in towards the middle poles. I'm going to then check my shoulder, dart out, and then get in front of the pole and finish. Okay, so that's the first finish. Straight away from the first finish, I'm going to back away. Okay, so I have to be really careful because I've got my slabs here that don't want to slip on. Okay, so I'm going to come away. I'm then going to do the same, check in, away, and then dart in front and finish. First 2 finishes aiming for the goal. The last one, as I finish, okay, back away again. Okay, it's almost like a back post finish, a low cross. I'm going to get him around the back of the mannequin. I'm going to finish in the goal, okay? First 2 finishes, you might go with your right foot, okay? And the last one, you might go with your left foot. Now, that's up to you how you do that. I'm not going to say that there's a set way of doing it for the moment. 3 finishes, we're going to do 6 sets, see how many goals we can get, okay? Finally, the rain is starting to let up. Wonderful. Okay, so first movement in, shoulder check, out, in front and finish, back, in there, away, shoulder check, finish, and round the back. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So in, shoulder check, dart in front, finish, back away, in, shoulder check, and finish, back away, shoulder check, dart in front, and finish. Look at that, perfectly placed for the next round. Okay, so that's 1 round, 3 goals. Okay, if you've got a goalkeeper, chuck a goalkeeper in there. If you want to make it harder for yourself, okay, something that I have done before, and again, this is why I talk about more distance, is you can leave the ball here. As you back away, you can either touch it, okay, or you can flick it up. Now, I haven't got enough distance for that, so I'm running away down the garden, okay, or you might throw it up and look to head it, or you might look to, as it gets on the bounce, just half volley it into the goal. So it replicates a different kind of cross because they don't always come on the floor, as we know. Okay, start on the second pole, second centre half. Here we go. Second round. So in, shoulder check, dart around the front, goal, back away, in, check away, yep, I'm in, finish, last one, dart, and finish. Okay, so you'll notice I'm just being extra careful just with my footwork, just because of that. I don't want to end up flying over. Okay, so I'm going to put the ball here. I'm going to have a go at a different kind of serve or finish. So if I smash it into the next door neighbour's garden, I'll leave that one and go and get it later. Okay, so a couple of quick tips I just want to talk about. For me, a defender, when they switch off, when it appears that an attacker is sort of uninterested, they don't appear to be involved in the attack or not. So you'll notice some attackers, if you look at the likes of like Jamie Vardy, okay, Rashford, Lionel Messi is a super example of this, where they just walk around the pitch and they sort of look like they're not involved or don't appear involved at all. Okay, and then they change their speed, so they go from slow to fast really quickly. They gain that sort of yard of space on the defender, and that's what sort of kills the defender, allows them to get their chance and have a shot at goal. So sometimes when you're doing these kinds of things, you sort of look uninterested, then I'm alive. Okay, here we go. So in, out, shoulder check, dart in front, finish, back away, in, shoulder check, away, move, kick the other ball. Okay, so I'm going to come back. Okay, and watch that one down on the half volley. So that's 3 rounds. Garden is looking patchy. The wife is not going to be happy with this. But you guys are getting loads of good practice, which is what we're hoping for. Okay, so 3 sets, 3 more to go. Here we go. So uninterested, don't look involved. I'm going to do a different type of finish for that one again. So not in, shoulder check, dart in front, finish, shoulder check, dart in front, throw it up, on the half volley, and finish. Okay, so you notice there on the half volley how much I'm really concentrating on the ball. Okay, I don't want to think, oh yeah, I'm going to finish, and it goes in. Now I hope you're seeing the sun come out, but it's still absolutely chucking it down. What is up with this weather? Only in England, eh? It's bright sunshine. There's one cloud there that seems to be raining all over me. So two rounds to go. Uninterested, come alive, look sharp, get in front of the pole. Okay, so just for you, the reason I've got these poles is because it's about my height, physical presence. I've got to really get in front. If I use a cone, I can run over the cone, which I don't like. I don't think it's realistic. Now, obviously, in a game, these aren't realistic. They will move, but we don't have any defenders that I can work with. So just working on some movement and some technique. Okay, here we go. Not interested. Shoulder check, dart in front, finish, back away. Shoulder check, yep. Finish again, backing away. Not interested, come around, yep. And finish again in the goal. Okay, one more round to go. And we shall call that a day. Okay, so I'm going to go for a different finish to end with. Okay, fancy a diving header? Should I go for a diving header? We'll wait and see. Floor looks like it could hurt. Okay, not interested. Shoulder check, toe in front, finish, back away, shoulder check, yep, I'm in front, and finish, back away, balls up, ah, yes, there we go, and I've officially wet now. Good stuff. Whew. Right, grab yourself a drink. That was good, that. Oh, what a header. Okay, so just get rid of these poles so you can see me. Whew. Rate the diving header. What did you think? Out of 10? 8, 9? Not sure. Maybe a 4 or a 5. Okay. To everybody that sort of tuned in today, thank you so much. We've been really overwhelmed with the support and people watching. I know not everyone watches it live and you watch it back, which is fantastic. Okay, so if you can't make it at 1:30, we love that you are watching these videos back and practicing in the garden, giving them a go. For those that tuned in yesterday and did the goalkeeping session, okay, we've had over, it was 200 people that viewed the video, which is amazing. Okay, Luke is going to be running goalkeeping sessions every week. So he's going to be running one goalkeeping session every week. So you can tune in. We're going to try and do it every Thursday. Okay, but if it does change, we'll let you know. Okay, but we're going to aim to do every Thursday a live goalkeeping session with Luke. I will be back on Monday, 1:30. Okay, we've got some more ball mastery. The weekend to give the garden a rest. Okay, I'm going to get the groundsman in, see what we can do. Okay, but as I said, thank you for tuning in. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in.